So listen, you may hold yourself a little bit more than you think. How do I know that? Because I may hold myself a little bit more than I think. How do I know that? I don't fucking know. Because physically it's impossible to stand in your own way. Because you're just here and you cannot just be duplicated. Only if you have a twin, that twin can stand in front of you and you can stand in your own way. Kind of. That's not the point. But metaphorically, you can stand in your way in many different ways. And that is very scary to me because I don't know where I'm holding myself back. I have no idea where, in what areas of my life, or where in my daily life I am sabotaging myself. Maybe with certain habits, maybe with certain beliefs, and maybe with certain thought patterns. Now, with habits, it's kind of obvious if you hold yourself back. You know, you're like, oh my god, I eat too much sugar, I drink too much coffee, I do this, I do that, you know. I watch too many TV shows, or whatever. It's very obvious. But with thought patterns and beliefs, it's just so incredibly hidden. It's like so incredibly hidden, you have no idea that you hold yourself back. You're like, oh, I'm just kind of this kind of person. You're just believing that. And maybe that was so rude.
God damn it.
I just burped. It doesn't matter. I was having coffee. Moving back to the point. You know, beliefs. They're just so scary to me because they're kind of like set in stone from when we were very young, and we're holding ourselves way more than we think. Even if you think you're so self-confident, you're so self-aware. I'm talking to myself here. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. All I can see right now is our lens, camera lens. So the camera lens doesn't have any beliefs. It just does what it needs to do. Listen to me and record what I say and remember everything and just tell it to you. You know, so that's about that. But about myself, I'm holding myself. I just don't know my thought patterns. I just don't know my beliefs because they're so hidden. It's not something logical. It's not something that I can say, oh, I believe that this and this and this. And then I can work on changing it. It's not as simple as that. Because if it was as simple as that, I was not gonna hold myself as much. So it's something so incredibly hidden, so incredibly ingrained in my character that I just believe with all my power, with all my system, with all my mind and brain and all my cells, that I'm just that kind of person. You know? I believe of myself that I'm a very introverted person. I believe of that. I believe that I can stay with myself for as long as you need. For as long as I need. You know, I can just stay with myself. I can just be an introvert. But what if that's a very destructive belief? What if I'm actually an extrovert? Because look at me. I'm not quite shy on video. Maybe I'm an extrovert. Maybe I'm out there. Maybe I'm a social butterfly, but I was very scared. Something happened to me when I was very young. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm an introvert. Maybe I'm an introvert and I'm just going to stay with myself. I'm not a social butterfly. So that's one stupid example. It's not stupid at all because it's a very valid question to myself. Am I an introvert or am I a social butterfly? And what does that even mean? Introvert, extrovert?
What the fuck does that even mean?
If we can put people in those two categories.
What the hell?
I'm gonna make a video. Right after this one, I'm gonna make a video about introverts and introverts. I cannot wait to talk about introverts and extroverts. Come on.